I can prove through the laws of physics that David Bohm created in his research that led to the holographic principle and the universe, which was expanded by the Matrix films, culminating in Matrix Resurrections. And what it details is what we've always known when we watch these films, is that this earth that we're living in is not here, and that when Morpheus reveals the truth about what this earth looks like, it is in fact a post-apocalyptic world that the angels, God's angels, discovered, and the people living here, you, most of the people here, 99%, are in those pods. You're in those pods. And that's why the paradigm works for you, for the 99%. And it doesn't work for Ben David. And don't be scared. Don't be upset, right? Because the only way for you not to be scared is to watch The Matrix and understand that the Bible is true, that you will have salvation, but you don't have it unless Ben David or Neo solves the puzzle. And he already has. And it's right there, is that your paradigm, our paradigms, they are their paradigms, the children of God. They live outside of time and space because they've created this matrix for us to understand what's happening. So when you see the imagery in Isaiah and it talks about the Messiah being a myrtle tree, well, I've told you that everything relates to, in our universe, it relates to Pan. Pan meaning all things, everything. And it's because Pan, or Hermes' child, was a Myrtius. It's his son. Every single thing you can think of goes back to 222 and Pan's number. The only reason why is because of 2001 Space Odyssey. It's very, very strange, but because the people living in the paradigm are what you look like, humans. But you're in pods. You're trapped. The 99% are trapped in those pods. And Neo is here in this matrix, but he's not what you look like. He's not human. And he's still a part of the earth. And it's right there at the start of 2001 Space Odyssey. He is, in fact, a monkey, a lower form of man. And the reason why he is the greatest is because the Father says he'll be like his son again, and he'll wear his crown. Because he's been here so long, that he is the last child to return to heaven. But he has had to have an impossible way to escape, to perfect himself. And it's so impossible for him to do it. It's the only way to bring him back. But you are all still real, but you're in those pods and they're using you as batteries. So when you want to bring in, or some people want to bring in the New World Order and AI, it's already been. It's what they did. It's what your ancestors did. It's what humans did. Already happened. And that's why how the AI has already been defeated. They defeated it, right? But that world still exists. And it all ends happily. It all ends happily. We have to be aware. It doesn't matter if it's Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, you will all find this answer. And everybody knows, Harry Potter, Matrix. Because, I don't know a single person on this earth who hasn't seen The Matrix, 2001, and Harry Potter. And I explain it very, very clearly for people who are maybe under 40. For those who are not aware, when the opening scene of Harry Potter, you see Dumbledore. And he's the wizard that helps Harry all the way through. And it's interesting, isn't it, how J.K. Rowling's a Christian and she's made him gay. Dumbledore's gay. And the reason being is, right, without getting too much into it, right, he does in fact have a pact with the devil. We see that in the Fantastic Beasts, Grindelwald, who is basically Hitler. And yeah, he does redeem himself in some way, but did you know that it's his story being told from God? Kronos is Dumbledore. You don't have a Christian story. Don't want to make it about that, right? But you don't have a Christian story of him as being a gay man, right? I'm just saying it's so obviously not what people think, right? And that's why he dies. That's why Dumbledore dies. Even though he's teaching his son, like Kronos teaches Loki, to be a man, my son. That is the truth of Harry Potter. And it ends with Harry and Ginny getting married.